Anger is an emotion that every human experiences at some point in their lives. But have you ever stopped to consider the ripple effect of anger, particularly on your closest relationships? Today, we delve into how this often misunderstood emotion can have profound implications on those we hold dear. At its core, anger is a natural and instinctive response to perceived threats or injustices. Our ancestors used it as a survival mechanism, a way to fend off dangers in the wild. However, in our modern world, the threats are rarely physical. Instead, they often stem from misunderstandings, unmet needs, or emotional wounds. When anger is expressed constructively, it can serve as a catalyst for change. It can push us to communicate better or address issues that have been long ignored. But when anger becomes destructive, it can erode the very foundation of our closest relationships. Picture a lake, calm and serene. Now imagine throwing a stone into it. The ripples extend far beyond the initial splash, altering the entire surface. Similarly, an outburst of anger doesn't just affect the person at whom it's directed. It can impact everyone who witnesses it, creating an environment of tension and distrust. In familial relationships, for example, frequent angry exchanges can leave lasting scars on children. Young minds are impressionable, and they often internalize these experiences, carrying them into adulthood. Studies have shown that children exposed to high levels of household conflict are more likely to struggle with anxiety and interpersonal relationships later in life. In romantic partnerships, persistent anger can chip away at intimacy and understanding. The person on the receiving end may feel undervalued or unsafe, leading to a breakdown in communication. Over time, unresolved anger can create a chasm, making reconciliation increasingly difficult. Friendships are not immune either. Anger can lead to misunderstandings or perceived betrayals. What was once a bond of trust may become fraught with suspicion, leaving both parties feeling isolated. It's crucial to recognize the destructive potential of unchecked anger and adopt strategies to manage it effectively. One approach involves taking a step back when emotions run high. Give yourself time to cool down before engaging with the person involved. Perspective is often a powerful antidote to impulsive reactions. Communication, too, plays a pivotal role. Expressing feelings honestly and constructively can transform anger into an opportunity for growth. Rather than a wedge driving loved ones apart, using I statements such as, "I feel," rather than "you made me," can open the door to more productive conversations. In many cases, professional support may be necessary. Therapists and counselors can provide valuable tools and techniques to manage anger and heal relationships affected by it. Ultimately, it's about understanding that while anger is a natural emotion, it is how we choose to express it that defines its impact. By taking responsibility for our actions and actively working to address the root causes, we can prevent anger from causing undue harm to our closest relationships. As we conclude, remember that the goal is not to suppress anger, but to channel it in ways that preserve and strengthen the bonds we cherish. In doing so, we not only enhance our relationships, but also cultivate a more harmonious and fulfilling life.